I'm doing this contest and for the People's Artist Award, and it's sponsored by Johnny Depp, and it's kind of a big deal for me, and not for the reasons you might think. I wanted to be able to raise some money to help my daughter. My daughter Diana, she's autistic, and I wanted to take her on some trips this year, and it would be nice to get out and do some things with her and my family. But that alone is not enough for you to vote for me, because this is about art and about being an artist. And you've seen my art. You know the kind of work that I can do. You've seen all the paintings and stuff that I put out on my website. But I thought maybe it'd be a good idea for you to figure out exactly who I am and why I paint, right? A little bit about me. So, you know, I've always loved to paint. And when I was a kid, I did superheroes and all that stuff, just like all the other kids did. And then I got older and I learned some new things. But I used to think that the reason I painted, or my gift, was that I could draw. You know, that I could make paintings and do art because I could draw lines or do a good hand lettering. I became a sign painter so I could do calligraphy. But the truth is that my gift isn't my skill with my hands. The gift is how I see things with my eyes. It's the way I see things. I see the details. You see this microphone, which, well, it's fake. But you see it and you just see that. You see this thing. But I see the details. I see all the little intricate things, and the dust and the dirt and the light, how it reflects, and the texture, and how you can see partially through this, and all the details. And I can't stop doing it. I do it with everything. I see people that way, and I see cities and streets and all that stuff that way. And it is both a gift and a little bit of a curse, but in a good way. And so I went on, and I've been doing art for many, many years. And I've always loved animals, and I've always loved painting them. But then you talk to artists all around, and they say, you know, these really well-written, auditory and beautiful bios about the art that they did. And it's so emotional. They're so torn and, you know, driven. But when I paint a painting like this, I do this painting, I painted it because I thought it was pretty, you know? And that's different, that's unique. And I think, but it doesn't make for such a pretty writing for a painting, you know? Wild Tiger, title of the art, bio, it was pretty. It doesn't really do it. But that's who I am. That's why I paint. I paint because things are beautiful, and I want to bring beautiful things to people. I want people to have a positive emotion from something I paint. And I guess it's always been that way with everything I've done, landscape and ocean life and movie posters and my Christian art. My art about Christ is more about my expression, about my faith. But again, I'm not some torn artist in a back room waiting to cut off his ear. You know, I'm happy in my life, and I'm so blessed in what I have, and I just want to be able to have people see my work. And if it can bring some joy and some happiness to folks, and maybe I can win this contest and bless my family with a little vacation. Also, you know, the People's Artist Group contest, this whole contest is about the people, about artists, and about making money. And they do such a great job, you know, providing this opportunity for artists to get in here and show their art. Where else do you get to do that? You know, it's so hard to get into good galleries. And I just think it's wonderful. So, if you could give me a vote, Subscribe to my channel, but vote for me on this contest. It means so much to me and my family. And thank you. And have a wonderful day.